Thank you all. At this time, I would like to invite the Deputy Culture Attaché for Cultural and Social Affairs, Dr. Abdul'Aziz الصالح, to say a few words on behalf of the Saudi Arabian Cultural Attaché, Dr. Ali Al-Bishri.
In the name of Allah, most gracious, most merciful, Your Excellency, the Ambassador of the Kingdom of Saudi Arabia, ladies and gentlemen, distinguished guests from Canadian people, I would like to convey to you the sincere thanks and appreciation of His Excellency, the Minister of Higher Education, Dr. Khalid Al-Angari, for attending this event and for your significant contribution toward its succeed. So, welcome, Your Excellency, Canadian dignitaries and all attendees. Culture heritage is an essential part of the development of our beloved countries. Inspiration guided by the constitution of the two holy mosques, King Abdullah bin Abdulaziz Al Saud, may Allah protect him. His noble interest in civilization, interest, faith, and cultural dialogues has tremendously contributed to spreading the culture of tolerance and understanding and promoting the culture of moderation. The Saudi culture witnesses an impressive growth in the past few decades. King Abdullah Scholarship Program has played an important role in bridging the gap between the first culture and opening a window into the world of knowledge and culture exchange. Such openings of educational resources and cultural perspective has helped King Abdullah Scholarship students to succeed in their studies and learn about the culture of their host country. The program also contributes to the social and economic development of our country and thus the prosperity of its citizens. In closing, and on behalf of His Excellency, the Culture Attaché, Dr. Ali bin Muhammad Al-Bishri, and the Saudi Arabian Culture Bureau, I would like to express my sincere thanks and gratitude to the custodian of the two holy mosques and Royal Highness and Crown Prince and His Royal Highness Second Deputy for their continued and unlimited support to the education. His Excellency, the Ambassador, Mr. Naive Al-Suderi, the dignitaries, and all attendees and participants. May Allah help us promote moderation and protect our country, its culture and civilization. And may peace of mercy be upon you all. Thank you.
Thank you, Dr. Abdulaziz, for your speech. Now we will listen to a few words from the President of the Saudi Student Society of British Columbia, Mr. Hamad Al-Hameidan. Please come on the stage.
Good morning, everyone. Your Excellency, the Ambassador of the Kingdom of Saudi Arabia, Mr. Naif السديري, our guest of honor from the Canadian government, our esteemed guests, I greet you with the greeting of Islam. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. Peace be upon you, everyone. I welcome you all to the Saudi Cultural Day, organized by the Saudi Student Society of British Columbia. It is our great honor and pleasure to have you all here at the Saudi Cultural Day, a day where we celebrate our culture and country. Saudi Arabia, since its founding in 1932 by King Abdul'Aziz, has witnessed an enormous degree of change. The quality of life, development of cities, education, economy, and the list goes on. The Middle East, as we all know, has changed. Yet, the kingdom remains very stable, with the economy growing, quality of life improving. This is evident of the wisdom of the politicians back home that has driven the country toward a successful path since its founding in 1932. The custodian of the two holy mosques, King Abdullah bin Abdulaziz Al Saud, believes in the success of the scholarship program, the largest program of its kind around the globe. He believes in us to bring the best back to our country, yet leaving a good and an honorable mark behind us around the world for our beloved kingdom. This is why we organized the Saudi Cultural Day, to communicate and dialogue with other cultures. Communication is an important means of expressing yourself, because it exists different ways of expression, and so different kinds of communication, depending on the culture you belong to. The way of communicating will not be the same as other countries, and it is important to know, and it is extremely important to know the values of other cultures, and so of the other ways of communicating. First of all, avoiding some misunderstandings, and then knowing better some aspects of different cultures. Cultural diversity is important because our country, our workplace, and our schools include persons of various ethnic groups and interests. We can learn from one another, but first we must have a level of understanding about one another in order to live and work together effectively. Cultural diversity, understanding also help people to dispel negative stereotypes about one another. That is the reason why we decided to hold this event here in public, to showcase our Saudi culture, tradition, and religion. In conclusion, I would like to thank the Ambassador of the Kingdom of Saudi Arabia, His Excellency Mr. Naif السديري, for his continuous support and for his effective role in making this event a success. I thank our sponsors, namely Canada West for Student Services, the English Language Institute ELI at the University of British Columbia, Capilano University, King George International College KGIC, and the ELS Language Center. And I would like to thank all of our volunteers today who have been working for weeks in order to make this event a success. I thank you all. Wassalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. Peace be upon you, everyone.